Hey, hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by. This is an experimental edit reading from my book, 47 Truths. I'm going to dive right in to Truth 40. Resistance is futile and necessary. Star Trek demonstrated this nicely with the Borg concept in a way. We're facing a similar question all along the way. To give in to the masses or to think for ourselves? To gather masses to our own cause or to be the lone rogue? Be a rebel with a cause. Like most things, resistance looks different from different angles. From some positions, it looks like to surrender is to give in all the wrong ways. And indeed it is to give in. Resistance is not always futile. Sometimes the resistance wins. You got to feel your way through that one. The urge to resist should be examined a bit, if possible, to determine where it is coming from and what it is resisting against. Having boundaries is important, for example, and reestablishing them by bouncing off of them now and then is healthy, I would argue. We could go down the rabbit hole of electrons and insulation and independence, but let's not just now. We can do that in a different book. The kind of resistance demonstrated by the Borg of Star Trek is the kind of resistance to change we need to contemplate all along the path of conscious evolution, or at least that is the theory I'm putting on the table for now. The more you push against it, the more it pushes back. And yet, on the flip side, we must resist what we do not want to go willingly towards. Part of that great mystery is not knowing what exactly we will decide, when exactly we will decide we've had enough, when we'll die, when we'll change our minds and see the other side is right, when we'll triumph in our resistance. It's the totality of that dance of not knowing that makes the tension, which keeps the whole thing moving, flowing. At 15, life had taught me, undeniably, that surrender in its place was as honorable as resistance, especially if one had no choice. Maya Angelou. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Mark Twain. To the wrongs that need resistance, to the right that needs assistance, to the future in the distance, give yourselves. Carrie Chapman Catt. Resistance to the organized mass can be effected only by the man who is well organized in his individuality as the mass itself. Carl Jung. That one makes me ponder. Change means resistance, and resistance means transformation and igniting energies. Yasmin Hamden. To fly, we have to have resistance. Maya Lee. That's the end of Truth 40. Stay tuned for Truth 41. You might have to click something.